my live reaction. Everybody calm down. This volatility. First off, we have 3 elections happening right now. Well, 3 main elections, actually more. But for the purposes of this video, I'm not going to talk about Pierre, California, because it's a little bit more complicated. But we have Virginia, which is basically where all the lobbyists live for Washington, D.C. They're having the gubernatorial race. I'm in New Jersey right now, where they're having the gubernatorial race. And my hometown of NYC, where we're having our mayoral race. So as far as I understand, the Virginia one isn't that complicated. I think that both candidates are kind of like on the fence on crypto. They're not going to really do much to promote it or be against it. In New Jersey, positively, it being a Democrat state actually helps it, okay? Nonpartisan, just giving the views as a person that votes based on his cryptocurrency stance. The person that's expected to win in New Jersey is a pro-crypto candidate. She has an A rating. Congresswoman Mickey Sherrill, she actually voted for the Genius Act and the Clarity Act and the Anti-CBDC Bill Acts back in July. And I believe that she's going to vote again if it does come to it and it goes back from the Senate with amendments to the House before she becomes governor in January. She's going to vote for it again. So New Jersey being the suburb state of the financial capital of the world, that's safe, right? A lot of people that work on Wall Street, I've always said this, live in New Jersey. This is where they spend their time. This is where they raise their families. Amazing place. I mean, here, I'm actually in New Jersey right now. New York City is the issue. Eric Adams dropped out. He was the most pro-crypto mayor we've ever had in New York City, one of the most pro-crypto mayors in the history of the U.S. to date. Andrew Cuomo has said that he's pro-crypto, but I think that's more so like last minute, like, hey, let me see if I can get some votes from the crypto community. And then we have Curtis Leo, which I don't know. People have said he's he's pro-blockchain, but it hasn't really made it hasn't really basically said, okay, this is what I'm going to be about. Like, I'm going to be a crypto candidate. And by the way, Andrew Cuomo, when he was the governor of New York State, he helped pass the BIT license, which is anti-crypto. And he passed a lot of anti-crypto legislation. Like, he made it so we couldn't buy a lot of cryptocurrencies in the state. And we couldn't stake. So Kathy Hochul, the current governor, gets a lot of the flack for that. But that was actually Andrew Cuomo. And she just came in and she was like, oh, fuck it. And fun fact, she's actually changed a lot of those policies, I think, ahead of her gubernatorial race. But that's next year. This is about this year. New York City. Zohar Mamdani, the Democrat running, who's expected to actually win and become the next mayor of New York City, he's anti-capitalism, and that's probably why, right? The capital of the world, the finance capitalist capital of the world, Columbia University, all those country clubs, the Harvard and Yale clubs, New York Athletic Club, all those businesses, right? Businesses have already started to say that they're going to move to Dallas. So I know this, that like they already established the the Dallas Stock Exchange, which is supposed to compete with the New York Stock Exchange. Oh, by the way, what's up? Everybody don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video. So Dallas has already established the Dallas Stock Exchange. They're going to open it up next year, the year after. And on top of that, the Texas Blockchain Council is doing an amazing job working with Governor Abbott and the state representatives, state senators to pass pro-crypto legislation, especially for the miners. They welcome miners and everybody else in the blockchain space that wants to grow. JP Morgan Chase and a lot of other banks in the past, investment banks in the past few days have said, listen, we already established our presence in Dallas, Texas, and we're expanding in Dallas, Texas. So for us, if Mamdani wins, we're gonna do so even more, right? I forgot which investment bank, but one of them actually has more people, or is planning on having more people in Dallas than New York City. So you have that. The mayor of Dallas also, by the way, has said that it's a sanctuary city for people that don't like communism from New York City. And Miami, the mayor Suarez, is very, very, very pro-cryptocurrency and very, 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 very for people from New York City moving there, especially if they're not going to bring their, they're not going to vote like they voted in New York City or New York State. So in order to fix the situation right now, we have to get past the volatility. Bitcoin just went under $100,000. We're going to have 3 things. First, the U.S. government's going to have to reopen. We have to have the longest government shutdown. As of midnight tonight, we're going to have the longest government shutdown in U.S. history. That's the first thing we got to do. Second thing is we need positive information with regards to the Clarity Act. If they come out and say, listen, the Clarity Act is going to pass, by Thanksgiving, it's going to be signed by Trump, or by the end of I don't know, early December, by Christmas, something. Just, hey, listen, we're going to get this through, send it back to the House, and it's going to be voted on really fast, and we're going to get it President Trump's desk ASAP. That'll help the market. The third thing we have to do is just understand that the elections are good, Clarity Act is good, but as a community, we have to not just let everything scare us. We have to evolve as a community. The stock market, you don't see, sure, you have that cool dude that like does all the cool facial expressions when the stock market's going all over the place, but we're gonna have to evolve from a bunch of degenerate gamblers, because we are, so the world sees us, to a community that we understand, listen, things are gonna go up in the long term. A lot of the Bitcoin that's happening right now, like the Bitcoin movement, don't get it twisted. Retail selling Bitcoin, but institutions are buying it up. Don't get it twisted, right? How do I know this? We've had volatility all year. At the beginning of the year, like 90% of Bitcoin was held by just paraphrasing, by retail, and now like 90% of it's held by institutions. It makes no sense at all, right? Unless you know what's happening, they're trying to scare people out. So we just have to relax, chill out, enjoy the ride. Medium to long term, things are going to get better. Real Spartan Gaming. Yeah, you could say that. First of all, I have multiple sources of income, making money right now, and crypto is dead right now. But guess what's happening in New York City, like an hour up north from here now, where I'm going back? Ripple Swell, amazing announcements. Tomorrow, Ripple Swell Day 2. Tomorrow, ETH Miami begins. Thursday, ETH Miami Day 2. We're having an event on real life on Thursday night in Jersey City. And it's going to be amazing. Italian food, a panel with Sam with Crypto as a one panelist. Another panelist is from America's Future. The third panelist is creating a trading indicator. Minorities in crypto. It's going to be Latinos and one Haitian American. So, as I said, we just have to relax and chill out. And just know it's election day. Election day is almost over. Once election day is over, the results are in. We can all breathe, go to sleep tonight, have a drink or something, smoke some, Shiba if we need to, and we'll chat up tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'll make videos earlier because I gotta travel back to New York City, move back after being in Jersey for 2 months working, and yeah, I just feel like doing it in the morning. Probably around 8 to 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which should be easy for most people to wake up anyway, because now with the time change, everybody's waking up like an hour earlier. With that being said, you guys have anything else to say? Oh, what's up, by the way? Oh, Jesus loves you too. Jamie, just stay strong, all right, everybody? Upwards and onwards.